Well, Blake's been doing a great job for us, and he's one of our leaders on the offense, and he's um, been able to work well with the new offensive line and lead those guys, and so it's going to be a big loss for us from a leadership standpoint. But like any injury, we're going to have guys that'll step up, and I feel confident with the three quarterbacks that we do have that they'll get the job done, and so we're not treating it as anything different, as a different injury. As we just gotta move on. But unfortunately, for Blake, it's just a bad circumstance, and being hurt last season and this season, you feel sorry for the kid, but he's a strong individual, and he's leaning on his faith, and he'll get through this. No, I think Kingsville is a great team, and I think they've struggled a little bit, but they had a great outing against Tarleton, and you see it kind of coming together. They are playing two quarterbacks, and they play quite a bit of guys on offense. You'll see three different running backs, quite a few different receivers, and they rotate a couple offensive linemen. So I think it's more been of a thing that they're coming together right now at a good time for them, and a bad time for us. You hate to play a team that's really peaking right now, but I feel like we're playing at a very high level as well. So it's going to be a great game, and look forward to the challenge. Well, I think our guys, one, I think they enjoy being around each other, and then being on the road, you're confined to a hotel and just hanging around the guys. So more focus, less distractions. Here in town, family coming in, and different things going on. You tend to get lose focus at times, and so this is a great time for us to get on the road. Coming off a close win to Commerce, and so allow our guys to really focus on the game at hand. I think we'll probably still see it. I don't think it's because of the circumstances that we're in. I think it's just things. We keep expanding our offense, and as Donovan's learning more and more and becoming more part of the offense, and you see great play by Blake Smith and Jeremy Calhoun that we want to put a little bit more emphasis on the run as well, and so it's more of us evolving our offense and the guys up front doing a better job run blocking, and so we could still see some more Wildcat, but it's all based on what we're doing offensively and nothing with Blake. Oh, right now we got Michael Cochran that'll be starting quarterback for us, and we feel very confident in him. He played as a true freshman here, and he's got a lot of experience, and so we feel very good about it. And our kids are excited about the opportunity for Michael too. So, but we still got Kyle Washington that's done a great job, and Warren Truesdale. So we all feel very confident in any of those three kids. So you could see all three, or you could just see Michael the whole game too, but it'll be based on kind of what happens during practice this week and how the game goes. Not that I know of right now. Anytime you get an athletic quarterback in, that might change some of your play calls on base what he can do and his strengths compared to someone like Michael. It might be a little bit different, and so right now our packages are all the same, and just kind of based on kind of what Kingsville gives us from a defensive standpoint, kind of what calls we'll make. Right, we've always talked about putting the emphasis on the run, and unfortunately we didn't do that a good job beginning of the season. But like you said, as the season has progressed, we've gotten a lot better. I think a lot of that has to do with our offensive line really coming together and gelling a little bit better. But as a defensive coach on the defensive side, you're excited to see the offense run because that eats up more clock and it allows your defense to stay on the sideline a little bit longer and get them a little break. And so, anytime you can run the ball, control the ball, and control the tempo of the game, you got to be really excited about.
I feel like we're just getting the mesh together. Everybody's been in and out of the lineup, with injuries and trying to get the right combination. And I feel like now we have a good combination, and it's all coming together. So it's starting to show on the field. Yeah, it definitely was. It was kind of weird to see how we came out just so slow, and that's usually not us. We try to come out with a lot of intensity or whatever, and we kind of took the other team for granted. And so it was great. It was good that we came together at the end, but we never want to start like that. We want to get it together from the start. So Well, I love it. I mean, I've kind of been in that situation my whole life. It comes pretty natural to me. So, and with them trusting me to be able to do it, that means a lot. Just to have the ball coming to you, having to get the snap and know the right play and what direction, that means a lot that they trust me with that ability. I kind of feel like it shows our team chemistry. We get along really well, and we come together when we're on the road. I wish we could do it a lot more when we're at home. You know, sometimes it doesn't always show, but like it definitely shows when we're on the road. We come together, we have fun, and we just play our game. It's more of the fact that we're excited. We get along so well. You know, they were probably the first people to congratulate me. So we're a family. We're a tight knit group, and they love the fact that I was one of the first ones since I'm the oldest, and now they know it's their turn to try to get there too. So they're just pushing even harder to get to that point because they know it's possible. I hope so. I can't speak for what coach is going to do, but I definitely hope so. Other than that, I really wouldn't be able to tell you. I just take it day to day. Whatever they give me, I try to learn it and go with it. What are some keys to beat them? Well, it's be aggressive. I mean, they're a pretty good team. They're athletic all the way around, and we just have to match their aggressiveness. That's always the first thing we try to go into is match the other team's aggressiveness, and they're really athletic. So I feel like we have the athletes to get the job done. We just gotta go out and do it.
Like you said, we came out sloppy. It was slow. We're better than that. This week at practice, we really just got back to our fundamentals. You know, wrapping up high, running to the ball, doing what we usually do at practice. And unfortunately, you know, we have to wait till the second half to do that against a very good Commerce team, and we can't do that against a good Kingsville team. So we have to. We're improving this week. We really are. We're ready for Kingsville. They got two good linemen that they're gonna take us on, and we gotta come with it. We gotta bang them, get off them, separate, make the tackles, and make the plays early in the backfield. Stop their run game because it's very good, and I believe we do those keys and we'll win. You know, we usually do that. I don't know what happened to us. We probably was kind of down from the Midwestern game, but we can't do that against anybody in this conference. But this week we are back to ran football and running to the ball and ran. He's calling up good plays. We just got to execute. You know, all he does is call the plays. We just execute the plays, and we know what we have to do on every single play. We just have to do it. That's all.